Hi everybody, SHADRACH here, and today for the black market weapons, I have chosen the PP2000, pretty much going in order here, so next in line anyway is the PP2000. So let's start going over the equipment attachments and upgrades. So right off the bat we got the red dot, we have the hollow sight, and the ACOG sight. Personally, this weapon is more of a close quarters weapon, so the ACOG sight definitely doesn't really appeal to me. For rails, we have the laser sight. That's our only option, which is giving you the better hipfire accuracy. It also increases overall weapon proficiency. We have the muzzle, we have the compensator, and the silencer. It's pretty much up to you. If you want to go silent and you're looking to increase that ghost score, I definitely would recommend the silencer. Magazine size, that is a given. That's taking you from 20 rounds to 42, so very nice. More than doubles your ammo capacity. For ammo, we have hollow point, which increases your power and your range. We have armor piercing, which helps against armor. Match grade ammo, which gives you more range and accuracy with no power bonus. For internals, we have bolt blueprinting, which improves your accuracy and your control. We also have weight balancing, which is another accuracy and control bonus. Match grade trigger, which just basically benefits your control. And we also have tuned recoil buffering, which is another control bonus. This weapon definitely is lacking in control, so anything that's going to give you more control is going to help this weapon. You have your accurized barrel, which of course increases your accuracy. And that's pretty much the gist of your attachments and upgrades for this weapon. For the optic, I have chosen the hollow sight. Rails, I only got one choice, so laser sight it is. For the muzzle, I am always going for ghost for the most part. That's my priority, so silencer is a given also. Extended mag, definitely want to double my clip capacity. That's a very good bonus. And for ammo, because this weapon, I kind of feel it did pretty decent damage, so I'm definitely going to go with the match grade ammo, giving me a little better accuracy and range. And for the internals, I have opted to go for... Let's see here. What do I choose? I think I went with the accurized barrel. Yeah, that's what I'm going with here. The accurized barrel, giving me a bonus to accuracy. So definitely, it's going to be up to you depending on your style of gameplay. I would definitely, with all of these weapons, I would recommend experimenting with the different upgrades. See what works for you and your style of play, because everyone plays differently. I'm just basically showing you what worked for me, and now I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of how this weapon worked for me and how I found success with this weapon on the battlefield. So here we go. So right off the bat, you select the weapon. On Xbox, you push down. Every time you select the weapon, it's going to change the fire rate. So as you see, I'm toggling between auto fire and single shot fire. This is a demonstration of full auto. I'm actually fighting the recoil a bit though, so just to hold it down. I'm just kind of keeping the gun from kicking. So that's full auto. This is semi-auto here, single shot. As you can see, the recoil is very similar whether you're going full auto or single shot. It's pretty much got the exact same kick. As fast as you can pull that trigger, it's going to recoil the same as if you are on full auto. Definitely, if you're being ninja, you're probably going to want to be in the single shot mode just because you're a lot more accurate. You want to go for headshots. You want to finish him quick. You don't want to just walk around the corner and spray him in the chest and hope you hit him enough to drop him. So as you can see right here, this is a demonstration. I'm going to do the first half of this mission here. That's a single shot right there to the dome. Dropped him instantly. So it's not lacking in damage, even though I didn't go with the other ammo type. The only thing I could really say, honestly, having armor-piercing ammo will be nice in some situations because you do deal with a lot of enemies that have armor. So it's up to you, really, which way you want to go. For this demonstration, I chose for the match grade. So anyways, like I said, depending on your style of gameplay and how you like to play, it's going to dictate what attachments you want to use. So basically, I'm just rotating around the map here, kind of taking my time, trying to be as ghostly as possible. So let's see here. I'm going to climb up here, take a peek around. Definitely got my HUD down there, which is just a beautiful thing. It's letting me know where everything is on the map. Definitely one of the first upgrades I would recommend for doing the campaign is upgrading your intel or your HUD, your heads-up display. Knowing where the enemies are without having to put your goggles on it's really nice. I find when I use my goggles, it's not confusing, but it can be a little hard on the eye, especially after long hours of gameplay. So having your HUD upgraded is very, very beneficial. I can definitely say the one thing about these machine pistols, for example, like the PP2000 or the Mac 11, which I showed on my last video, very similar range to your pistol. So I mean, it's basically just a better pistol if you think about it. So I think that on a lot of missions, I would recommend going with an AR, a shotgun, or something that kind of isn't so similar to your pistol. Yet this gun is a lot of fun. It has decent range. It is much better than your pistol, don't get me wrong, but I find that as far as practicality goes, having a sniper rifle or an AR or a shotgun, it's just there's such more of a dramatic difference between the two. But I wouldn't opt out for not using a machine pistol because, you know, it is a lot of fun, especially on missions that are more close quarter oriented. I think that's where you're going to find that the Mac 11 or the PP2000 or these machine pistols are going to really shine. Especially also playing Perfectionist when you can't reload your ammo and you can't change your gear on the fly or throughout the mission. If it is a close quarters map, I think that is another time that you might find a great benefit to using the Mac 11 or the PP2000. So this guy right here is armored. I don't have armor piercing ammo, so I think I'm just going to walk up and take him out really quick with a little silent backdoor kill here. So it looks like I'm taking my sweet time. Alright, there we go. I got the stealth knockout. One thing I'd like to do, but I really haven't done yet, is experiment with the shield there. I think I go pick it up here in a second. Definitely moving their body is a really good idea too, especially if you don't want to stay unnoticed. On these co-op missions or these side missions, it is pretty critical that you stay unnoticed, that you don't let them alarm. It will instantly bring a barrage of enemies, way more enemies to deal with, so it's definitely pays off to be a lot more stealth and be more ninja with your kills. So I'm going to take these two guys. I think I've got one guy up here, two guys. Looks like I got two guys, so I'm going to try and get them both in red. Here we go. Pop, pop. Lovely. Happy days. We got one, looks like 2, 3, 4 more guys on the board. We have one guy straight across here. So I'm going to try and close the distance. That's definitely a really important factor about using and choosing these weapons, is you really got to use the range to your advantage. You know, obviously trying to go across map with, you know, the Mac 11 or the PP2000 in this case, it's definitely, you know, you're pushing your luck. So single shot, here it is. This is a good example. It's really good. That's pretty decent right there. That's a pretty long shot, and I was able to take him out with one shot. No reduction to damage at range, it looks like. I'm sure that if it was really far, then, you know, maybe using the 4x scope might actually not be a bad idea now that I think about it, because that would definitely greatly increase the range of your weapon, and it would make the difference between your pistol and the PP2000 even greater. The hip fire would be you know, beneficial with the laser sight, and then whenever you go ADS, you have your 4x scope, so that's going to really help with range, making it more of an assault rifle type weapon. So I think that would probably balance things out a bit more. That's something I might experiment with here over the next couple days. So if you do find yourself using the PP2000 and you find it's just too much like your pistol and it's not really benefiting you how you'd like, maybe give that 4x scope a try. So as you can see, I'm getting it close here. I missed a couple shots, but I landed my third shot there perfectly, and he just dropped like a bucket of nails. So rotating around the map here, I have 2 more targets, so I'm going to close this distance here. As you notice, just one shot is all it takes. It's really clean and really accurate. I definitely prefer the single shot mode with this weapon. It's just so much more precise. I definitely feel like I'm not wasting ammo also. You can go through your 3 clips pretty fast if you're going full auto and you're running around trying to Rambo it with this weapon. And there we go, my execute is ready, which doesn't really do me any good because I'm stopping the video now at this point. Anyways, thank you guys for your views. I really hope that this video was helpful in dictating your decision on what weapons to use. This is Sam Fisher's Armory, and thanks again guys, and until next time, take care.